Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and I'm kind of surprised that we did indeed get content today. And I'm kind of surprised at the content we got today with just kind of some random players. We obviously got Gary Payton, who's in the final set, Tony Allen in the clutch set, Shane Battier in the quantum, and then Jrue Holiday obviously as an Idols VIP player. So you kind of wonder, what is this set even labeled as? This is just labeled as extra promo cards on 2K database specifically. But we're going to be going over these 4 cards, and I'm going to be telling you guys, are any of these 4 cards worth you guys picking up for your squad in specific, and if any of them are going to be worth probably what their price does indeed go for. But it's kind of just weird to see this sort of content. I wasn't expecting anything like this, but what I will say is this content is better than no content. So shout out to 2K for putting something together for us today. But before we dive any further, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button, as we're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. So we're going to start out with Diamond Jrue Holiday. I've always loved Jrue Holiday. I mean, even the Sapphire. Like, I used to run this Sapphire and knock down threes with him at a high rate with the 83 3-ball. Like, I really like that Jrue Holiday. Not even the Sapphire. Who was I using? It was the Emerald Jrue Holiday. Forget the Sapphire. I was using this guy on day 1, green and threes with him with the 72 3-ball. Like, that's where we were at day 1. And, you know, that's just kind of how things have evolved. Looking at Jrue here, 6'3", 6'7" wingspan. Hot spots from everywhere outside of that 3-point line. 24 Hall of Fame badges, 23 on gold. Does come with a 94 3-ball, only an 80 driving dunk. That kind of concerns me just a little bit. 94 speed with ball, and 86 ball, and a 94 speed acceleration. Then 97 lateral quickness. Now the interior defense kind of scares me as well. Doesn't even come with Showtime. Hall of Fame range, hot zone hunter on gold. Okay, playmaker wise, very, very solid. And then obviously defensively going to be very elite. Tendency wise, pretty solid through and through. 6 wise, jump shot 29 on very quick. So that's the one thing about this card. He does have the same release that like a Chris Bosh has. You guys remember the Zion Williamson diamond card. He has that release, but it's on very quick. Probably going to be one of the most knockdown releases in the game. I personally love that release, especially, I guess I can't even say on current gen, because on next gen the release is fantastic as well. So there's no doubt about it. Release wise, Jrue Holiday's got it. Quick dribble style, pro 2 sides of escape, pro 3 movement on the back. There's a lot to like about Jrue Holiday. I'll just say, how does he compare to some of the other point guards we got? How does he compare to, the Tyrese Halliburtons of the world? Even a guy like Justice Winslow. And that's where I think it gets difficult. He's going to be pretty cheap probably, but is he going to be worth the price? I can't say yes and I can't say no. I think he gives you more than some of those guys in some areas. But at the end of the day, he is only a 6'3" point guard in an era which you could come up against the Chris Webbers, the Ben Simmons, and then it's like a guy who's supposed to be a great defensive player really can't play the game because of that 44 interior defense. So yeah, that's kind of the downside to Jrue Holiday. But I'm excited for a new Jrue Holiday card overall in NBA 2K21. Next, we do get Pink Diamond Shane Battier. Now, we haven't really seen a reusable Shane Battier yet. I'll be the first to say it. Like, I've not thought of a Shane Battier and been like, wow, let's use this card. Here we get a power forward, small forward. I wish we had a shooting guard because this one was a shooting guard, and we just got so many small forward, power forwards in NBA 2K21. 6'8", 6'10" wingspans, 27 Hall of Famers, 22 on gold. 93 3-ball, 93 driving dunk. You love to see that. 90 speed with ball, 86 ball, 92 speed, 91 acceleration with a 97 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime range, Hall of Fame blinders, playmaker wise, Hall of Fame quick first step, unpuckable downhill, and then defensively is absolutely incredible. Tendency wise, 95 driving dunk tendency, incredible defensive tendency, 6 wise jump shot, 40 on very quick. Very, very solid release, especially. I'm pretty confident, especially if your next gen, it's going to be even that just a little bit better. Shifty dribble style on next gen makes a big difference. Pro 2 sides of escape, pro 3 movement by the back, pro 2 movement crossover. I'm going to say this right now. If you're on next gen, Shane Battier is going to be very good. I just don't even know what else to say. He's got Hall of Fame blinders. He can curry. There's a lot to like about this card. Even if you're on current gen, I don't think he's going to be one of the worst cards in the game because he still has the Hall of Fame Showtime. I'm excited to give Shane Battier a try and just see what he can give me on both ends of the court. Remember, he's going to play defense at a very elite level as well as offensively. He's got a lot going for him. Now, the Deadeye is a badge I wish he had on current gen. Next gen though, I mean, what is he really missing? There's still the Deadeye, obviously, but he's got basically everything you need at the end of the day. Shane Battier is a card I feel like can fit any lineup. It just depends. How does he compare to a guy like Jonathan Isaac, Roko, cards like that? And that's just what we're going to be trying to figure out today. Next, we do get a clutch Tony Allen. You guys know that the Shane Battier that we just looked at was in the Quantum set. Here we get a premium clutch player in Galaxy Opal Tony Allen, 6'4", 6'9" wingspan. He doesn't even have hot spots for above the break, which kind of concerns me a little bit. Does have him from the corners. 36 Hall of Fame badges, which is nice to kind of see. 17 on gold. 86 3-ball. Not surprised. I'm glad it's that high, though. Hall of Fame Showtime. 95 driving dunk. 90 speed ball. 86 ball handle. 94 speed acceleration. 98 perimeter. 98 lateral quickness. Defensively, I mean, he's got it all. There's no doubt about it. As far as the defensive end, Tony Allen's really there. The Hall of Fame Showtime is very valuable. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, hot start, that's a big badge. Hot zone hunter range on gold. No Deadeye, no flexible, that comes on the card, which hurts his value just that little bit more. Play wise, very solid. The Hall of Fame ankle breaker handles for days, quick first step, space security, stop and go, Tyanos, and unpluckable. All of those on Hall of Fame. And then defensively, we all know what Tony Allen's going to be able to give you, but similar to Jrue Holiday, they got a ton of defensive badges, but Jrue Holiday 6'4" or 6'3" at the point guard position. And then you get Tony Allen, 6'4" at the shooting guard position. And it just gets tough to play these cards for the current era that 2K is in. Tendency-wise, 95 driving dunk, great defensive tendency. 6-wise, set shot 7. Then to make things worse for a 6'4" shooting guard, they gave him Wilt Chamberlain's release. All right, 2K. It is on very quick. I mean, that's not going to save the card. Pro 2 size of escape has shifty. Pro 3 moving on the back. It's not going to matter. If you use this Galaxy Opal with Tony Allen, I'm just going to ask you one simple question. Why? What is the point of putting yourself through that? There's just really no point of it. So do not use Tony Allen. The only reason to get Tony Allen is if there's a ton of XP challenges out and you're trying to get Vince Carter and there's spotlight sims that come out today, then maybe Tony Allen is worth the look. Last but not least, we do get Dark Matter Gary Payton, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan. So here's what I'll say about Gary. We've got a lot of cards that are 6'3". You look at Steph Curry, you look at Russell Westbrook. But we have not gotten a 6'4" Gary Payton. And similar to the last Gary Payton card, one thing I will say is Gary Payton's player build is pretty decent. I actually did like his player model quite a bit. Comes with the 45 Hall of Famers, 18 on gold. Look at Gary here, 94 3-ball, 85 driving dunk. Does come with a 97 ball, or 97 speed ball, and 95 ball, and a 97 speed acceleration. The 99 lateral quickness, 96 interior, can rebound the ball. Like, this card is as close to a GOAT card without being a GOAT card as you can really get. The Hall of Fame Showtime, hot start, flexible, hot zone hunter, range extender, Tyler shooter, volume shooter. Play-wise, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, dimer for handles for days, needle thread, a quick first step, stop and go, space creator, Tyanos, unpluckable. Then defensively is absolutely incredible. Tendency-wise, what more could you want? 6-wise, John Wall's release on very quick, a very nice release. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape, does have the Pro 4 movement on the back. I wish he had Pro 3. But there's a lot to like about Gary Payton. Like, I love this Galaxy Opal, and we're going to throw it back and talk about him for a second. Like, he didn't even have the Pro 2 Curry escape, and I absolutely love the card just because how good he was on defense. And I feel like this Gary Payton's going to be overlooked by a lot of the community. You talk about guys like Alonzo Ball, and I'm just going to compare the cards for a little bit. I don't know what I just looked up. I was about to look up Dark Matter, but let's just look at Alonzo Ball. First thing I noticed is the badge difference. Gary's got a lot more badges. Yes, Lonzo's that little bit taller, but stat-wise, guys, I mean, Gary Payton's a lot better stat-wise. It's just not even close. And honestly, guys, you just look at the total stats, plus 243. And I mean, Gary Payton's got the 25 shot IQ. He's got the 25 intangibles. So it's not that, yes, you get some fake attributes with post moves. Get about 150 there. So realistically, he's got basically 100 more stats than Lonzo Ball, which in the current time we're in is a lot. Badge-wise, has just those few extra Hall of Famers, which are important. You know, the Hall of Fame bailout, Hall of Fame space carrier, stop and go. Those badges are pretty important. Off-ball pest, defensive leader, chase the artist. Like, he's got some of those extra pickpocket, or pick dodger, those extra badges that are indeed going to end up making a difference. Hot zone hunter, another good badge. I just think between these cards, it's going to be closer than a lot of people in the community give it credit for. Now, I'll be the first person to say height is one of the most important stats, probably the most important stat in NBA 2K21 as a whole. But when it comes to Gary Payton, I think he gives you a lot, man. I absolutely love this Gary Payton card. And honestly, even before 250, I had a hard time replacing him with the pink diamond Lonzo Ball. That's just kind of the time and era we were in. And I think Gary Payton is going to give people more than they might want to think. Now, again, if you're on next gen, you're going to have to apply the steady shooter blinders badge. Current gen, guys, this card is very good. I think he's got better. He's going to be better than a lot of people give him credit for, just because of the kind of hidden stats. The 96 strength, 96 interior, can rebound the ball, 90 block. Like, I mean, he just has those extra little bit of badges that a lot of people don't even look at or think about. So that's why I'm pretty high on this Dark Matter Gary Payton card. Overall, guys, I am very, very excited about this set. Gary Payton kind of is the guy I'm most excited about. Shane Battier, also, if you are on next gen, is incredible. And then Jrue Holiday is just okay on both gens. Tony Allen's an absolute garbage can. So I get it. If you want to just run Tony Allen to have fun, go ahead, do your thing. But don't expect to have a lot of success with that specific card. The kind of theme of this set, if you look about it, Jrue Holiday. So many people in the NBA nowadays have just said, yeah, Jrue Holiday is the best defensive player I've ever played against. There's been a number of players that have said that. Shane Battier, known for his defense. Tony Allen, although Draymond Green might disagree, thinks he's the best defender, one of the best defenders that the league has ever seen. Then obviously we got the glove Gary Payton. So I don't know if it's kind of this set is for the defensive type of players, and that's kind of the theme behind it, but it's just kind of weird because it's just an all-around promo set. It's not just a specific, defensive drop where all the players are in one drop. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. These players are the players that we got today, defensive themed. But comment down below which of these guys you guys are most excited about. For me, probably Gary Payton, but let me know for you guys. You guys could be more excited about Shane Battier or even Jrue Holiday, who I think a lot of people are going to indeed like, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.